What up, everybody? It's your boy, the Infinite Dragon here, and welcome back to Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching an archive stream. You should check me out live. Link is always in the description down below. As well as a link to my Discord, in which you can always check out. You can always talk to me, hit me up, find out what's going on with my life, find out why I'm not uploading, yada yada yada. But yeah, last time we left off, we found out about alternate realities and whatnot, and there's a possibility that we might, in fact, be a robot. So let's go ahead and get back into the game, yeah? Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Why is my mic doing that? Stop that. Check. Alright, cool. Looks like it fixed itself. Yeah, so I've been looking at a bunch of other visual novels to continue off from this one, and I found a couple, so hopefully you guys might be interested in those. Also, the homie Kilpsy, me and her are gonna play Ace Attorney on her channel. I've already played Ace Attorney 1 on my channel, so we're gonna go ahead and go do it on her channel, and then when we get to 2, we're gonna go ahead and go over to mine. So if you're not following Kilpsy, we should do that. How you doing, spirits? I think it threw us back to the beginning. It did. All right. Let's see. There's not much I can do here besides go back to that one area. So let's just go over to this other timeline, and this is a dead stop, right? Yeah, it's locked. All right. So let's go ahead and jump back here, and then betray people. Ha 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 ha. How you going? I'm going good. How are you?
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yes. And then we betray. Mwahaha! Luna and I stepped outside the AB room. I could see the others filling out their rooms as we did. I just woke. I did too, not that long ago. I intended to get up much earlier than I did, but I had a late night in which I couldn't sleep, so.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No. No, it couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That's insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it's because I chose to betray or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say. I was reading about roach milk. Do not tell me about roach milk.
Excuse me.
So Luna at this point thinks we're a robot. And with that, she was gone. It's not blended bugs like I thought. It's their milk. What did I just tell you? I turned back to projection. With heavy steps, I walked towards K, DIO, and Temiyoji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Apparently it tastes like milk too. Spirits.
Please direct your attention to the results screen. Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
Oh, shut up, DIO. Like you weren't about to do the same thing.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting!
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betrayal of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed the button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. I'm sorry, bro, but we had to see. I gotta beat the game somehow, man. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I just had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. My blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Shit. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves, closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human.
No. What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You gotta believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot too. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot you.
No, that seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
Okay, so we can just believe you, right? Right? Huh? I am without a doubt a robot too, dickhole. They probably just program you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged.
I'm gonna beat Dio's ass. K's like, dude, trust me.
We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. Okay, how come every time I get 9 BP, right? Everyone goes like, oh, we gotta stop him. But when fucking anyone else does, they're like, oh, wow, that's crazy. They get out. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so.
Shit. Let go. Let go of me. There's no match for all three of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor pinned. Desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you gotta let me go! This is all some kind of mistake. Misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy.
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit. Shit, get off me! Let me go!
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No. Don't! But that was a game over. Interesting. The first thing I felt when I woke up was a hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. K must have suffocated me. If I was a robot, how the fuck did you suffocate me? K hit you with the dick twist. Grab his dick and twist it. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put. Let me try that again. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long have I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. The glass vial labeled Silperol was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Again, how did any of that happen if I was a fucking robot? I'm just saying. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. It was empty except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other things, two very important things, were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand. For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where my hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm not screaming. The scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. And after that, nothing. So these assholes, right, put me down, kept me down, and then cut off my goddamn hand. If I don't see another motherfucker get that same kind of treatment, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm already kind of pissed, but like, I'm gonna be even more pissed. I was screaming a lot and I still let something out. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, now we have to just straight up go through a different door. So I went through the cyan door. Let's go with Tenmyoji. I'm thinking we'll go through the yellow door with Tenmyoji. That sound good to you guys?
Sure.
Fine.
That means Dio and I will go with Alice.
And we'll be going through the magenta door. All right, then.
Better than getting stuck with that crusty old fart, I guess.
That's racist.
So, Clover, Luna, and I will be going through the cyan door.
I don't get to go with Alice? I'm sorry. I'll try and stay out of the way. I don't really mind you, but the K guy seems really suspicious.
We're all meeting one another for the first time. Aren't we equally suspicious?
You're a little bit more suspicious than everybody else.
Hey, I'm nothing like you.
That's racist
10
too.
seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We need to go. The doors are closing.
Come on, guys. Move.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
I'm a dancer. Cha-cha smoke better ransom. Money dance, money sing.
So this is the infirmary?
Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all.
What the hell? Why is there an infirmary right next to a warehouse?
Well, it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt.
As someone who's worked in a warehouse, I don't remember no goddamn infirmary. What workers?
Did you see the size of that place? A little big to just be somebody's garage.
Then you're saying people work here?
Maybe not now, but judging from the lack of dust, someone was here until recently.
There's a door in the back.
Think it'll open?
No way.
How can you be
Just
so
look
sure?
at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say?
Lock.
Eh. No dice. It's not moving.
Are you blind? It says lock right there.
Just because it says locked doesn't mean I couldn't try, Tenmyoji. Damn. Yeah, I just thought, maybe I could force it open.
Right. Let's have a look around, okay?
Yeah, good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere.
And then let's get started. Alright, first things first, whatever the fuck that is on the desk. A metal coin-like thing. Looks like a key. Might sleep for 15 more minutes to come back, BRB. Alright, spirits. It looks like some kind of handheld scanner. Doesn't appear to be on. You think you can turn this on? Might be able to use it then. Try pushing it. He got played there. Examining the bedsheet will activate the scanner so that you can read the hidden letters. Use that information to enter the 5-digit password and click check the button. What? Okay, I understand. I'm not gonna do that yet. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that yet. I need to know what the password is before I start checking shit. It's an AED, just like it says. Okay, what's an AED? Stands for Adult Erotic Doctor. I'm kidding. It stands for Automatic External Defibrillator. You can use it to try to restart someone's heart if they go into cardiac arrest. It uses electricity. Think we take it out? Probably, but what's good it's gonna do you? If your heart stops, sure it might be useful, but right now, don't think so. No, no. What are you? There we are. A worn out key. Oh my god, this is a laser gun, isn't it? No, it's an injection gun. Where you put pretty much what it says on the tin. It's a gun-shaped thing that gives injections. Should we take it with us? Nah, it'll just ignite a fire's war. Besides, all it's got is some saline solution. You could inject someone with it if you want, but it won't do anything. Wash basin, it's empty. Okay, well, we need some kind of password for that. What's this? What are you? Look at all these blocks. The cover's keeping us from getting wrapping them, though. Okay. 5 times 5 minus 3 is 22 blocks. You can see 4 different icons. There's a blue capsule, a yellow powder, a red liquid, and a green tablet. Hey, check this out. There's a couple of keyholes at the bottom corners. I'm not sure what this thing is, but I'm guessing we'll need to unlock the keyholes before we can make much out of it. Oops. Doesn't look like this is the right key. Aha! Alright, now we need another one. Or the rest of this one. There's dihydrogen monoxide coming out of the faucet. Can you just call it water like a normal person? Okay. There's a piece of fabric sewn in here. The same material as the bed sheets. What's someone do then? That's the mouse. He's a rabbit. Anything else I'm missing here? Guess not. Alright. Go back over here. The hell just happened? The whole thing just moved out of the wall a couple of inches. You pull it out? What do you mean pull it out? Looks like I can pull these out. Move the red, green, and blue blocks to the squares that correspond to the colors. You can move 3 blocks up and down by using directional buttons. Wait, what? Am I supposed to get them next to each other? Oh, okay. Now I gotta get them. Okay, I understand now. Hmm. Hmm. There we go. That was a passive performance. Good work. Why don't I get a feeling your heart wasn't in that? You guys see this? Yep, okay. I don't know why I need this, but I'll take a picture of it anyway. Okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blues. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellows. Okay, and 2 reds. Oh yeah, open sesame. You found a note with colored numbers on it. You can view it by pressing the tag. 3, 1, 2. All right, what for? What for? It's not on the screen. Card reader, huh? Alright. You planning to wash the sheet with water? Yeah, I don't know. That looks pretty stubborn saying I don't think the water's gonna cut it. Well, we won't know unless we try. So we need some kind of soap. Soap. Something that's over here though. It's a bed. It looks Betty. Okay, what else can I interact with? Aha! It's on a clipboard? And a scrap of paper. You found a note with shapes on it. You can view it by looking at the archive. Clipboard with the clip. Okay. Here's this. A and B will get the stains out. Well, we gotta figure out where A and B is first. Plug it in! Plug it in, plug it in. White powder in the medicine bottle. Water. White powder in medicine bottle. I didn't see that anywhere. SIED. The AED, rather. Did we talk about one of you? Yep. Alright. And so... But dance it. Cha-cha smooth better ransom. Bands and make a dance. Do I need to capture some water? What's going on here? Tubacurane. It's a muscle relaxant. Medicine jars full of white powder. I can't combine the two things. Alright, so what else can I do here? Put it in this, maybe? Alright. Now I got the empty jar. I don't know why you wouldn't just do it in the sink. There it goes. I can't. There we go. Alright. Let's go put that on the bed then. I don't know. Oh, I see it. I understand what the password is. There you go. Easy. Awesome. Looks like that did it. Okay. Okay, now how do I get the thing? Azul, you here? Maybe it's reduce. You can spell reduce with these letters. You could, but it wouldn't be enough. You already solved this puzzle, but okay. We already got cured, Strickland. Cured is the actual password. I'm trying to figure out what the password is so I can get the gold file. Because apparently the gold files are needed for the true ending, so might as well just do it now, right? The only other word I can think of is crude. Let's see. Which one was C? That's not C. C is that one. Got it. Shit. Nope. You've already solved the puzzle, but that doesn't mean there isn't more to it. big boy. So. I don't know. So I've Googled it. What are we doing then? If we consider this cheating or not, up to you. No, it's fine. I don't care. This I don't particularly care about. In terms of cheating, at least. There's another sheet somewhere with different symbols. Okay, so that's not... See, the reason why I don't consider that cheating is how the fuck was I supposed to know that? What other sheet is there? I also can't use a scalpel to cut anything else. I'm like... Hello, Bite. How the fuck am I supposed to find this other sheet? Alright, well, I think I can found. I'm mostly lurking. That's fine. There's not really much to, unless you got some ideas on puzzles, there's not much you can really say here. So I don't really mind you guys lurking. Alright, let's see if we can find F. That's O. Take a clean sheet and compare it with the grid of pills next to the door. You have to do this mentally. Count how many blue, yellow, and red pills are covered up by the number of symbols on a clean sheet. 2 blue, 2 yellow, 1 red. Enter that into the shelf where you entered 5262 earlier. The other drawer opens, giving you a new clean sheet. Put this into the atom bed and touch the end of the atom button to the end. Okay. Alright, game. It's a little excessive, isn't it? Two blue, 2 yellow, 1 red. Awesome. Unlocked. Why'd you let the left drawer open? Alright. And then we put this over here. I don't mind another challenge to figure out like how to do the thing. Some of this is like obscure. Like how the fuck was I supposed to know that? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check. Okay. Alright, let's go get that damn... Apparently the one you found first is an extra, and this was the one you were supposed to find. At least according to this guide. My brain hurts. I found the extra shit first. Alright. Alright, well. The thing for the thing is over here. I don't know why I'm going this way. Wrong one. This one. Oh, Strickland, does that have a guy for the thing? Because the picture I took of it is actually, actually maybe it's in the archive. Okay, never mind. It's right here. So moon top left. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Give me that file. Give it to me. And then what I need now is the green one, which should be... I just found a Dragon Ball, and it only had one star. And then I found another Dragon Ball, and I had about 2 stars. Alright. We got a map, which we knew about. Magical safe. Schrodinger's safe. Key cards. And rules. Okay, we don't care about anything in here because we already know what it is. And then the Radical 6 thing. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright. Back to the plot. Another elevator, huh?
You think this actually works?
Don't know. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
Luna, Clover, and Kay.
With Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along, looks like.
Are you guys okay? Why were you running? What's going on here?
We bumped into them a little while ago.
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you, too?
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. We already know everything connects. No, I get it. All 3 routes end up here.
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
I think the safe just has a rotating bottom. That would make more sense. But I like to think of it as Schrodinger's fucking, Schrodinger's safe.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red. Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Okay. Can I skip this?
Well, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
All right.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those. Found it in a safe in the lounge.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have.
This is the infirmary then. We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh, well, that sounds great. Maybe I'll go have a drink later.
What the hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
Wait, Grandpa? Did Tim, Yoji, and Cork know each other? We already know this. We've already experienced this. They really want you to go through all the shit you've gone through before already. Someone behind the fighter was talking to someone else. I snuck around to look.
Do you think there's a connection?
Okay, this is new.
I can't be sure yet, but there's no way this is all just coincidence.
Yeah. There's even a 0.
Yeah. What do you think of the character so far? I'm pretty indifferent to most of the cast as of right now. Luna's cool. I have no reason to distrust anyone here though. I just don't like Dio as a not as a character, like as a person. He's a fine enough character. Dio is like, he's a contrarian. Like anything anything and everything that you do that he would have done, he's like, oh, I can't believe you did this. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters.
Clover exists currently. I assume she gets better. I like Alice.
Yeah, I agree.
The general perception is that Fi, Luna, and Temioji are great, and everyone else is just there. Alice and Court kind of get taken out, so it's kind of hard to have any opinion of them other than they were there. I like Luna. I have no reason to dislike Luna, especially when she like pulled us to a side in that one timeline. And Temioji's just a cool little dude.
They probably figured out we're gone by now.
Old people kind of suck, but sometimes you'll find a cool old person and they'll be like Temioji.
Yeah.
Do you think
That's what I thought Ace was in the first game, but I guess I was fucking wrong, huh?
Let's hope so.
How are these two connected? Yeah, we gotta... So, I assume it doesn't matter what we do. Looks like everyone's gone in already. I was just passing by. I'm gonna go back to do stuff. Alright, Strickland.
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Also, beat up that pinata. It's so ugly. I like the design of Zero the Third.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45.
Yep. What the fuck? What? What? What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know.
Knowing that that's Agus' voice actor, hearing her say "fuck if I know," it threw me off.
Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Hey guys, there's a lady here. She's unconscious. I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was blood. She's covered in blood. I leaned down and listened to her mouth. Nothing. No breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look. So I'm gonna get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
What the fuck, Vi?
Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was.
There's no way Kate could have done it because he was in the room doing the thing with the puzzles and whatnot. There's no one here did this.
Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy.
What, so men don't deserve privacy?
Come on, boys, let's go.
DIO, Kay, and I gingerly left the woman and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself as one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Timmy and she only stared. Did you know him? Her? Excuse me? His whole body was rigid, like a rope, pulled almost to its breaking point, but it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized that Tomoyoshi hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored as his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. Hold on 1 second. Okay. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old, dry piece of wood. That's a comparison. We set her down carefully in an infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break. She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's just gonna wake up any minute now.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
I was waiting for you to find the old lady? Well, congrats. Because I have to... I have a small issue. Like, playing the game is great and all, right? But the problem with playing games for stream and uploading them to YouTube is that I have to make thumbnails. And by looking at thumbnails, I have to look at all the character pictures and whatnot, right? So I think I try my best to stay away from it, but I think I already know who this old lady is. Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
Who do you think it is? I think it's Akane.
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a doctor.
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Dang, Akane became a heavy smirk since the last game of this stream. Well, It's been 10 years since the last game. Because the game takes place in 2018, doesn't it? So this is 2028, so it would be 10 years. So she would have to be a heavy smoker in order to look like that. But I don't know. This timey-wimey bullshit happening here.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Is this Atom machine a real thing? Because I feel like it's not. I feel like if it was, it would be so much easier to do other shit. So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes, I think I should be able to manage that.
Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex female, estimated age 65 to 75 years, diagnosis deceased, cause of death exsanguination, time of death 3 to 4 hours. Damage trajectory, weapon entered through fourth intersection piercing heart. Wound characteristics, wound margin clean, continuous. Wound angles, one sharp, one blunt. Wound cavity, I don't care about that. Conclusion, based on the characteristics described above, there's a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp single-bladed instrument. Yeah, I don't really get it. What does it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something?
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Phi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he'd locked all the hatches.
Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in there after you two left. Which means...
You fucking bastard!
Dio, relax.
Why'd you kill her, Kay?
Relax!
I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Fucking calm down, bro.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point.
Dio immediately gets mad about everything. Like, relax, bro.
Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero.
Fucking, Dio's just built angry. I'm having a hard time believing he's a fucking, a ringleader. Like, how are you this angry and entertaining people?
The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Welcome to the angriest fucking show on Earth. I'm Dio, your ringleader.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly. But now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero. Or rather, Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her.
Well, props to K. Yeah. Props to K for keeping a cool head after being fucking targeted for suspicion. He managed to suss that out pretty quickly.
Just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just a part of the game to him.
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And that is?
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Junior. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
At the very least, I know Akane becomes an old woman because that's the picture that shows up on her profile on the Wikipedia for the game. So if it's not Akane, I know Akane becomes an old lady. We're going in there. I kind of don't want to now. I mean, there's a real dead lady in there. There was a real dead lady in there just a few moments ago.
What? Are you worried there's a ghost or something?
No, of course not. It's just, doesn't it bother you?
No, I don't believe in ghosts.
That's not what I asked you.
I feel bad that she died, of course, but there's not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Pretty cold, you know that?
I prefer bold, but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way.
You're pretty cold, you know that? I'm bold. Bitch. You only speaking bees over here? That's pretty much the definition of cold.
Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in.
Right. Bull as a bew bumber. Laces in my shoes making you wonder. Am I gonna act the fool or make your crew wonder? Thinking I back the tool, the one I use on her. I ain't tripping. But, what is it? You found a ghost or something?
No. Look at the screen. There's something there.
Screen. I ain't tripping, but the old days got my mind glitching.
Yep.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here!
I guess this is different, so.
I've been waiting.
So have we. We got some questions for you, Zero. Who is that old one?
Oh, will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
Hmm?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but...
I don't think it's possible for something to be completely soundproof, but sure. Soundproof enough that we can't hear him.
B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for any toy bunny, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent.
Can I skip this now? Yep.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up.
This is not.
Tenyo.
This is not new information.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time!
Hey, wait.
No, I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
I would like to assume that my choice here doesn't matter.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later!
Because no matter what I choose, they'll choose the opposite.
Have a nice trauma!
Have a nice trauma.
We don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors.
What, rock, paper, scissors?
You have to decide who's gonna press the button.
And you think that's a good way to decide?
Just shut up and do it. 1, 2, 3. Scissors.
Rock. Looks like I won.
Damn it. So what are you gonna pick?
I guess ally?
We're playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
I mean, I have no reason to believe that anybody here would betray me. Except for DIO. DIO just seems kind of like a dick. I guess not.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
1. Also, Alice. Well, Alice would do the opposite of whatever we do no matter what. And I assume, because Fi also did the same thing, I think no matter what we choose, at least at this point, no matter what we choose, they're just going to do the opposite, so. Be a little further in from the goal, but all we gotta do is get those points
And
back.
when will we do that?
Okay, well, I don't actually know. But it's pretty obvious that they've been playing the game more than once. After all, we can't get to 9 BP if we don't.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
3, 2, 1.
I know how he voted the first time during the first round, in which he chose ally, and then Clover and Kay chose betray, right? We'll see what happens this time.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
What had happened to make him like that? Okay, so maybe he did
So
choose
you chose
betray.
ally, huh?
You don't get to complain. I won, remember?
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
No, you worry too much. I'm sure Tenmyoji chose ally too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
Okay, well, if you want to play it that way, Fi, you don't have any facts either. Just misguided fucking pessimism. What now?
Yo, what's up? Sig, hey, what are you kids doing over there?
Come on. Let's go. Make sure you look at the
Fine.
results.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Let's get.
Ambidex!
If everybody would.
Mm-hmm. So Quark managed to persuade Dia to choose Ally for Luna. Yeah, but I guess he couldn't make up a good argument for Alice. Everybody getting betrayed tonight. Clover will always find a way to betray someone, which is sad that it was Luna, but it's fine. And I guess because of because of the old lady, Tim Miyuchi decided to betray us this time.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Sigma. Phi, I'm sorry.
Why? Kamioji, why? I trusted you, bro.
Look, I said I was sorry.
See? I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Just tell me one thing, Kamioji. Why did you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you.
It couldn't have been in any of us.
Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice?
Yeah.
Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Kamioji shuffled off the same way that I'd seen earlier, sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey! What the hell is this?
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose Ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
What the fuck, Dio?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray? No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button! I'm telling the truth! I promise!
Sure, kid. Whatever.
What the fuck, Dio?
The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Fine. You just wait.
Alice turned on her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
What the fuck?
My fault? Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio?
I don't really care who did it. I just know that that's fucked up for him to do that.
You're a jerk.
I moved away suddenly to let them stare daggers at one another. It seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Dio was like the biggest asshole on the face of the earth. Yes!
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Oh, Luna. The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. It was a grim omen of darker times to come.
Zero, when does the next round start?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney. Or maybe everyone.
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why.
We know this already.
Whose BP drops to 0.
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I. Oh, if any of our
What? Bro!
What the hell? This is important stuff. Sorry's not going to cut it.
Jesus. Color change, I'm magenta now, I'm a pair. Who am I paired with?
Mine's magenta too.
No, I'm paired with Clover.
Me too. Hey, wait. It wasn't just the color that changed. I'm a solo now.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs, though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pear. Aren't you one too?
Yeah, says pear, and the color's cyan.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
Okay. Alright, so we're paired with Clover. We get to learn more about her now. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery, and I figured I deserved a little self-pity. We got this already. I feel like it doesn't matter. You can check the flowchart and see what endings you're en route for. So, there you go.
Ah, Sigma.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Hey, you betrayed the hottest one there. What are you telling me for? Oh yeah, you were one of the first people here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay, how about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on. It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
Different strokes, I guess.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out when they hit me with the gas, I suppose. On this route, you can unlock one ending by default. Cool.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it'd be more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
You're an asshole is what you are.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end. Who fucking who?
Dio, can you shut the fuck up for 2 seconds and let the man speak?
Fine. Never mind.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared. Dio's a fucking idiot. Dio's gonna get himself killed.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything?
Nope, we got
You were
squad.
looking, though, right? Hey, answer me.
No, well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this.
It looks like...
The headline said, Radical Sick...
What?
Can I skip this? No.
What is... Okay, the rat the W at the immediate...
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
I don't know. It didn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body feels kind of weird too, now that you mention it.
That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah, it just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
You got a point. I don't think it's a fake, but... if it was real, why cut it out? Just leave the newspaper with the article circled in wrong pen or something.
Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No, I bet you money on an article like this is from the front page news. It's too big of a story. And I really don't think they put full page ads on the back of a front page.
Exactly. Even I know that. And I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
DIO confirm he doesn't read.
If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Your cynicism is getting really exhausting.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. I mean, I do. Ha 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 ha! Cries and broke. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been the news or something.
You're right. We would have heard about it.
Is anyone else, recent college graduates, having any trouble finding a goddamn job? Because I am. That's why I'm doing this. Not that I can make a stable living off of this, but like it's better than no income at all, right? All right, let's have a look around, see if we can find anything
Good idea.
else. I'll be off then. What about you guys? All right, see ya. Where to next?
Sigma, huh? What do you want?
One, I'm just came to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
What? Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fire down to 1 VP.
Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you.
Maybe.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. So is it just you here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
On this side.
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
No, the lady who was murdered, yeah. You've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
Well, what? Isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear that it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
What the fuck is neodymium? If Zero is one of us, then you're saying that one of us murdered the old lady. You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Is he a grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
Okay, but what if it does? Sorry, my Google Home just went off after I said okay. Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why is that?
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you then.
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
Wait, what? There's nothing suspicious about me.
Alright, then tell me this. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Yo, Quark!
Hey, stop it. Quark, don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa, you're getting more suspicious by the... oh, okay. I started toward the partition as I spoke with the intention of fighting Quark. I found him as I found him as I rounded the divider, but he was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyoji. He looked back, confused. Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Fast?
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
You sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of an old woman. What? Tenmyoji, what the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Anyway. You sure you're okay now?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Yep. Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
No.
I see.
Yeah. I'll go check up on the others then. Tenmyoji, keep an eye on them, alright?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
I grinned and turned towards the exit. Where to go next? So he's already experiencing the symptoms of Radical 6.
Oh, Sigma.
Well, have you found anything?
No.
Nothing.
What about you?
I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
So... What exactly is the deal with you two?
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we do. We're half-sisters. Any chance you'd buy that one?
No.
Then what do you think we are?
I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters.
Alice, what should we do?
Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Okay, where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
Why not? Is this some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Does it have something to do with Zero?
Well, why would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than anyone than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary, there's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you heard of Zero before me and Alice. From what you two were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
What do you mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago,
About a year ago!
9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game.
That wasn't a year ago. Was it? Hold on. That wasn't a year ago. Was it a year ago? That wasn't a year ago. Oh, I guess it was. The game takes place on November 1st, 2027. Huh. I guess I got the dates mixed up. Anyway.
The rules were different, but it was called the Nonary game too.
She's 1 year older.
Oh, wait. I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that Nonary game also called themselves Zero.
Well, hold on, Clover. Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place?
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
Nani? You mean this is your second Nonary game?
No, it's my 3rd.
3rd?
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
Wait. What are you... Then that means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean you guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these Nonary games must have decided they wanted you to play a 3rd one.
No, I don't think so.
Local girl keeps getting fucking kidnapped. Why not?
Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first Nonary game has already been arrested.
What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but...
Then it has to be them.
No, I really don't think so.
Why?
Because they already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another nonary game.
That's a little dismissive. I understand why you said that, but that's a little dismissive. Okay, well that makes no fucking sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The nonary game has already been done twice by different people and for different reasons.
Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the nunnery game? Is it just coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero?
I don't know.
That's not good enough. You gotta think. Clover, you're the key to figuring all this out, but you've gotta think.
But I don't know. Oh.
What?
The gas mask.
The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too. But what about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago, and that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
Okay, you said the 22nd. I was taken on the 25th. Whoa, then it's gonna be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any of the other people before?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi. But Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
How come anyone hasn't just tried taking the mask off? It's not like it's... Like, why hasn't anyone chosen to do that yet? Then before one of us could break the silence... Tenmyoji? What's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
She's not here.
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Hey, calm down. What happened to Quark?
He just collapsed. I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over at... she's in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Alright, got it. I'll get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me.
Okay.
Right.
We bolted out of the crew quarters and headed towards the lounge and Luna. Okay, we can probably skip this, right? No? Whole process took a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body within a few seconds. The results left the screen.
Well, I know what's wrong with him.
He's got COVID, kids.
I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark hasn't... Oh no. Yes, he's been infected with...
Have you heard of the virus? Okay, I really can't skip this. Alright. Article 6, I mean.
I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No. No, that can't be right. Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh god. Then he's going to... Oh god, no.
Okay, yes, we know this. With the twitch saw, he collapsed to his knees. Okay, this is new.
Quark?
Quark!
No, it's not.
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What?
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this! No! Let go! Let go of me!
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too. Let go! Damn bats! Why won't I have? They can't believe you have. Let me. Let me. I have killed.
I'm only skipping this because we already know what this is. We've seen it already.
I've got it.
Okay, Clover took the scalpel this time. Good job, Clover. Quark barely even seemed to notice the walls of the scalpel. He continued to scream. What are we doing? We gotta calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well,
What?
there's. That's the one.
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
Whoa.
You'll be fine. It's just you won't. Just come on, Luna.
Okay, let me just. Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until now.
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Respiration. According to the. Yes.
What about the end? How long will it
You
last?
shouldn't wait.
Man, you
I think that might. It probably attack.
Yeah?
Huh? Oh,
How much do you...
I probably. All I've seen.
You'd better not...
Why would I lie? I've seen other. So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too? Yes. At least, I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6? I pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket and looked again. Excuse me. Everyone else cried in
Look
it.
at this last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not?
He ran through what he told the rest of us in the lounge.
Then you're saying the newspaper article was fake?
But the virus is clearly real. That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it.
Usually, I don't mind a cynic, but Dio is just over. He's just too much.
Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted.
Okay, then how do you explain what's wrong with Quark?
Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
Whoa, Alice, what the hell? Explain.
As much as I would love to. I'm sorry. Time's up.
Time.
Hit the buttons on your bracelet.
Shit, 5
and we
minutes.
only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
Alright, as if you need to tell us, as if you tell us even if there was time, right?
Or would I? Who knows?
Let's go.
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
What are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
Must be a pretty spacious elevator if everybody can fit in there.
Chromatic door 5 minutes.
They're open. We need to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. Just like before, there are...
Option A, Clover and I hurry up with Tim and Eugene to go through go through the blue door. Luna 5, she move with okay, I don't care. Option B, Clover and I pair up with DIO to go through the red door. Option C, Clover and I clean up a cork to go through the green door. This doesn't sound like I have a good choice.
3 minutes.
How do we want to pair
I
up?
think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
Okay, so you're not normally an asshole. Interesting. What do you mean?
The people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Okay, never mind. You only do that if you have 1 BP left.
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick. Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, that was
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me?
He's a kid, so yes.
Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
Glance over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep.
All right, bye. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but
And they're both pairs now, though.
yeah.
Oops. What did that say? And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same doors then.
All right then, Sigma. What about you?
Let's see. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of the 3 solos. I don't want to go with Tenmyoji as he betrayed me, even though that would be interesting. I don't like Dio, and Quark is asleep. Let's spend time with Dio. I guess we haven't done that yet, so let's go with Dio. Plus, it's the red door. I'll take Dio. That means the red door for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay, I'll take good care of him. I promise.
What about Phi and Kay?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. Let's move. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Come on, guys, hurry. Door's already closing.
Coming!
I know!
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
What is this? There's 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Pretty good, huh? Am I great or what? Huh? Huh?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't get the joke. Oh, it's a lever, as in, like, it'll leave you.
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
I wouldn't really know. Let's just take it easy with her, okay?
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets. Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
I wouldn't do that. What if it makes what if it only makes her worse?
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
I thought you would say I thought I thought you say we stay far away from it.
You don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine, I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
I like how the 999 cast is defined by making a lot of dumb jokes. Give me 1 second, my mother is calling me.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
I didn't realize I was muted. Luckily, I figured that out pretty quickly. No, I don't remember the gag in the final room.
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
Good idea. We might be able to find something about Excelsior.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
Well, we won't know until we look. So let's get started. Alright, there's a safe. Something in this tray. The capsule. Looks like a ball. There isn't anything in it. Are we supposed to stick the mouth part into something? Cylinder full of seeds. They're thin and don't have any markings. Looks like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. Hydroponics Research 1 and 2. Preparation of hydroponic fluid and seeds. Preparation 1. Prepare the 5 different hydroponic fluids. Dilate with the ratio 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Each fluid has a distinct color. Preparation 2. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds, 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Research has shown that there is a distinct and repeatable relationship between the fluid used and the type of seed. These relationships can be characterized in the following manner. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B, yellow, and fluid D, cyan, failed to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated in fluid C. None of the marked seeds failed. Non-marked seeds failed to germinate in fluid A or fluid B. When the striped seeds were put into fluid D, cyan, the fluid E, blue, only one of them failed to germinate. Steps of dissecting a frog. I dissected a frog in high school. No, middle school. Yeah, it was 8th grade middle school. Or was it 7th grade? One of them. Remove the specimen from its preserving ethanol. Dispose of the ethanol by pouring it down the drain in the fume cupboard. Ethanol will be filtered and gathered in liquid waste tank beneath the cupboard. Begin dissecting dissection using provided scalpel. Be sure to conduct your dissection inside the fume cupboard. Yeah. DNA extraction instruction. I'll read it if it matters. There's a large lever embedded in the wall. There's a rectangular hole in the wall. You know, the hydroponics research thing we just found? I think it says something about preparing different hydroponic fluids and how they each had a different color. You think he was talking about these? Waste tank. I put a speaker here. It's a drain. What is wrong with you? Alright, frog in the drain. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we need a scalpel then. There's a scalpel. Sigma, what are you gonna do with the scalpel? Are you gonna cut Lord Hoppington open? No, I don't really have a choice, do I? Poor Lord Hoppington. What are you freaking out about? It's dead. That's not the point. It's still sad. It's kind of sad. Something came out of his stomach. A blue capsule. Aw. Left this too soon. Shut up. Okay. Proceed through the following steps to extract DNA from the plant's roots and seeds. Place plant material in designated blender and activate blender. Once the material has been thoroughly broken down, add solution of saline to water. The liquid will be filtered and drip drip down into the beaker. Once it is done so, pour the ethanol into the beaker. DNA will collect at the bottom of the DNA beaker using a decapsule collector. Alright. We need water, not the saline solution. Oh, this. What the hell, Clover? What if it had been poison or something? How do you know it's saline solution? It says so in the other ones. Okay. There it goes. Okay. Pour the ethanol into the beaker. Okay. I guess I should do it. Okay, we get a yellow capsule now. Okay. Okay. How do we get the other capsules up? Okay. Mm. I don't. I understand it, but I don't get it. If that makes sense. Yeah, I don't get that one. Go ahead and tell you something. What's up? You know how 999 had you spend a fair amount of time with all the characters in different puzzle rooms? Yeah. Even when Snake disappeared, you had to go through door 9 with him. You got elevated plot importance to make up for being gone for so long? Sure. Yeah, this is the only puzzle run you have with DIO. Most of the time, Sigma's just going to do going to go through puzzles with female characters. Huh. All right, can you help me out? Can you give me a hint with this puzzle? Because I don't get what volumes I'm supposed to be making with these numbers. Well, so that's fun. Dio's kind of a prick. So we're supposed to start at 20. 20 immediately. 20. And I keep it down 10, so that's 30. So 10. 80 is supposed to 40, which is supposed to 20, so that's 30. 20. And there, 40. 20. 10. 40. That's 20. Yeah. Never mind, I got it. Okay, the long seeds failed to germinate in three of the floors. Okay, so this is like... Okay. Round seeds in fluid B and yellow failed to germinate. So any round seed does not go in the yellow or cyan. So no round seeds. Does that count as a round seed, or do they... Anyway. None of the marked seeds germinated in the fluid C. None marked seeds failed to germinate in fluid A. Or fluid B. When the striped seed were put into fluid D and fluid B, only one of them failed to germinate. First try. You sowing your seeds. Don't say that. Huh? Why not? Just don't. Just don't do that. Quiet, you two. Look at this. I got a red Pokeball. Oh, hi. The fuck is this? A is adenine, G is guanine, C is cytosine, T is thymine. Looks like the puzzle has to do with pairing these bases. Yeah, DNA is made up of 4 bases. However, you can only bind A and T, G, and C. Anything else just won't work. These are called complementary base pairings. Why do you know this? A is connected to T and G is connected to C. I see. That's how that works. Okay. So what was it? A and T, G and C? Hmm. I understand it. This is just a lot to look at, you know? Get back out. Instruction again. You can't spell Sigma without G and A. Oh. Maybe, but without the T and C, all you get is total crap. So A and T, G and C. Okay, that works. This one roll works. That's the only one that works. Okay, cool. It took a second, but I got it. You want a treat? I'm not hungry. You're turkey. What? What do you mean, you're a turkey? What the fuck? Okay, anyway. Did you already get the hidden file password already? Yeah. Let's get out of here. Okay. All right. Cool. We got the. So this is where Corp got it in the other timeline. First is map. The key cards. Get a notebook. Isn't that a journal? A giant bottle of medicine sitting in front of everything. Let's look at everything else for dramatic effect. Yeah, like, come on, bro. It's... Hold on 1 second. My mother needs me again. Alright, perhaps one day I'll be able to do what I need to do without being interrupted. But we're here back. Continue. Maybe I can't read any of this. What language is this? Who knows? Maybe it's Brazilian. They speak Portuguese in Brazil. But what do we got here? 2 more things. Everclear. No, I'm just kidding. Excelsior. It's the Excelsior. Let me see that. Later, we need to get out of here as quick as possible. We need to get this stuff to Clark. First, we got to get to this room. And we got the key. Other way. Am I tweaking? Okay, no, right here. Oh.
Yo, you wanna learn how to do a fucking infinite?
Amy, thanks for the 3 gift subs. For Velvet.
Yo, you wanna learn how to do a fucking infinite?
Hold on a minute.
For Velvet Bilfman, Luna, and Azul Magia. Azul, you have a gift sub now. Or you've been gifted subs.
Yo, you wanna learn how to do a fucking infinite?
I guess there's a couple of things I want to double check.
Say hi to Pudgy for me, because I saw she just went live.
Well, one of them's not really significant, I guess.
Huh?
First off, this machine. We didn't even end up using this thing, did we?
So, Amy, should I take your gifted subs as you don't want to play the game?
I was just wondering.
Or were you just being nice? Look at the side here. There's a name or something on there. IG Replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
I've not looked at it yet. Oh, well. So you're just being nice. Everyone giving me head pats. So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah, probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Any ideas?
Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Just take them and I'll think about it. Alright. This machine must be here, so can we just make all the ice cream we want? Are you nuts? You're one idiotic girl, you know that? In other words, an IG.
Oh, good one.
Hey, this isn't the time for stupid jokes. There's a helpless child back there in the infirmary who needs our help.
DIO, I can't stand you, bro. You're the one who threw fucking Quark under the bus like it was nothing. He was right, of course. I hung my head in shame. No, fuck him!
At any rate, as long as we don't know what IG means, we can't do anything with this machine, right?
That's right.
Makes sense.
DIO acting like he has the moral high ground in any situation. I can't stand this dude.
On to the second issue.
You don't deserve Liam O'Brien as your voice actor.
Sigma, you found a journal and some sort of vial in the safe, right?
Yeah.
The vial. Could you show it to me again? I didn't really get a good look at it before.
I feel like you're gonna break it.
You guys were in there so close I could barely see it. Was it really Accelavir?
Yeah, definitely. As I spoke, I pulled the vial out of my pocket. See, it's written on the label. Accelavir.
You really are an idiot. Although I guess in this case, the G in IG stands for guy.
What? I don't... The words were barely out of my mouth when he moved. Before I could blink, the vial disappeared from my hand. What gives?
What are you doing?
Theo slipped the vial quickly into his coat.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep it safe.
Will you?
I'll even give it back to you later.
Will you? No, not later. Give it back now.
I don't think so. If you want it back, you're gonna have to listen to my request.
Request?
I can't stand Dio. Which is hilarious because in JoJo, Dio is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you want this back, in the next AB game, you have to choose ally.
Ally? Wait, is that why you took the medicine to blackmail me?
That's horrible! You're using Quark's life as leverage!
Well, I've got some really good reasons to do so.
You haven't even seen how much of a piece of shit Dio is. Cool!
I'll be happy
It
to
gets
give it back.
worse!
You just do what I say.
I didn't realize until they started to hurt that I curled my fist. I didn't realize until I started to hurt that I curled my hands into fists.
I wouldn't try and take it back by force if I were you.
Or what? What are you going to do?
You make any sudden moves and I'll smash it.
Alright, because you're going to see every sudden move I make coming. Fucking prick. Sigma, if you don't beat this dude up, use your 18-inch dick to just fucking whip it out of his pocket like Indiana Jones.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Accelavir in here.
I'll do what I want.
I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
I'll do what I want.
That's not fair.
This game isn't about compassion. It's not about being clever. It's about one.
Oops. How well you can manipulate other people to your advantage. How unfair you can be.
So, what are you gonna do? Ready to promise me you'll pick ally?
That's cute. Anyway. Hey, Dio. Hey, you might have miscalculated here. What if, and hear me out here, what if, right? I don't care about Quark's life. You ever consider that?
Sigma!
Oh, I knew you'd say it eventually.
You ever consider that? What if I don't care about this child's life?
I'm glad you understand how this works.
I'm bluffing, of course, but he doesn't know.
But don't think about trying anything funny. Break your promise and, well, you know what happens.
Oh my god.
See you chumps later. I'm really looking forward to the next round.
Well, one last self-satisfied chuckle, Dio strutted out of the room.
Are you really going to do what he's...
No.
Sigma, you've only got one BP right now. If we choose ally, and he chooses betray...
I know. I'll drop to -1, and that means I'll get penalized.
But that means...
Look, it's not like I want to do it, alright? If you don't do as he says, then he'll destroy the medicine. If he does that, then Quark will die.
So you're going to die to save his life?
Sure.
That's... Why would you do that?
Well, it's not like my life is really all that important. I'm just a college student. Quark is a kid. In all honesty, I was terrified. My choice was far from a foregone conclusion. Well, we should get back to the upper floor. Everybody else will be finished already. I bet they're waiting for us. I didn't wait for Clover's response. So, here's the thing, right? I have no poker face. So, it would be very obvious that I would be pissed off about something. I hope y'all know I'm gonna choose betray anyway, right? Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna choose betray. It's not like I have to go back and choose the other option to begin with, so. But I'm doing it just to be petty, simply because I don't like DIO.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Sorry, I went ahead and cracked it open a bit early.
DIO. In one of his hands was the moon key. He twirled it around like a veteran gambler, grinned, and slid it back into his pocket.
You don't mind, right? I figured you and Clover would get up here right away. Besides, I thought it'd be best to get this done soon before you lose your nerve. I don't know about you, I'm really looking forward to the next round.
We glanced around the warehouse. Alice and Kay were back. So his was Phi. And of course, Clover. Where's Tenmyoji and the rest of them?
They're in the infirmary.
We carried Quark to one of the beds. Tenmyoji and Luna are looking after him.
I
How's
see.
he doing?
Well, it's hard to say. He seems to be sleeping soundly, but beyond that, there's really no way to know.
No change then?
Right.
So what was your room, Sigma?
A laboratory.
Is that so?
Did it look like the kind of place where they'd be researching viruses and DNA and those kinds of things?
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Was there any of that Excelivir?
Don't tell those other idiots that you found some Excelivir here. I hear one word about it, and the next thing you hear will be little bits of glass shattering on the floor.
My eyes flickered to DIO for a moment. No, nothing. Besides, so again, I have no poker face, so I'm very obviously look at DIO and then scowl and go, no, nothing. So someone would know I was lying. Beside me, Clover bit her lip. On top of Clover not having a fucking poker face, everybody here would know something is wrong.
I see.
So how'd it go with you? Find anything interesting? I only shook her head. With the unison of movement that almost looked choreographed, Allison and Kay shrugged.
Where does that leave us? We still got about 40 minutes left until voting ends.
What are you gonna do?
I'm a little curious about that lab you found. I thought I might go take a peek at it.
I'll show you the way then.
That would be wonderful.
I think I'll go have a look at the room Alice, Kay, and Tenmyoji found. Never know. Maybe you missed something. Perhaps there's some Excelivir hidden somewhere in there.
Kick him in the nuts. And then repeatedly kick him in the nuts. What a prick.
Then I shall take you.
What about you two? Where are you going?
Well, I think I'll start by heading over to the infirmary to see how Quark's doing.
Then I will too.
Glad that's settled.
She nodded to Clover and they disappeared through the magenta door. DIO and Kay followed a few footsteps behind. Okay then. Guess we should be going too then.
Hold on. Show me that journal first. DIO told me about it. You wouldn't tell me anything about the lab except that you found a journal with, his words, some sort of bullshit language. You said you had it, so I was hoping I could take a look.
Yeah, here you go. I took the journal out of my pocket and handed it to Phi. She began to flip through the pages, her eyes quickly scanning each one.
This is Latin.
Latin? You mean you can read it?
Yeah, with time and a dictionary.
So, in other words, no.
Pardon me for not being able to translate a dead language on the fly. This looks like some kind of research log. It's not gonna be some sort of, I took the dog for a walk today. It was nice kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess I bet not.
I can understand a little of it, mostly conjunctions and things like that. But most of these words I've never even seen before.
Fly started to leaf through the book again as she spoke. Then she suddenly stopped.
Wait. I can read this one. Page 216. This isn't research notes. It looks like a personal entry.
What does it say?
Don't rush me. This is gonna take a minute. Interesting. All right, I think I got it. It looks like they're talking about Radical 6.
Why are they talking about that?
Not sure. Let me read it to you. Keep in mind I'm paraphrasing.
When the body is infected with Radical 6, the processing speed of the brain is reduced. If we assume the brain currently operates at on a 1-to-1 basis with regards to time, Radical 6 reduces that to... I can't read that. I don't even know what the fuck symbol that is. Is that the... What the fuck is that? Or approximately 1 to 0.408. This means that for each second that passes outside, the patient feels that only that 0.408 seconds have passed inside. So everything goes slower for them. Therefore, 1 second passed inside, approximately 2.45 seconds, or whatever that says, seconds have passed outside. In other words, when 10 seconds have passed in the real world, a patient infected with Radical 6 would feel as if only 4 seconds have passed. This is why the virus has been termed Radical 6. Radical, another term also known as the root operation, the function inverse of taking of a power. And, you know, I never did with radicals in math, so of course I've never seen that. Your spirits is asleep to miss the math. In a less mathematical sense, it can only be used to refer to something that is extreme or severe. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. The exact cause of this is unclear, and although there is as of yet no direct link between suicide urges and the reduction in mental processing speed, many believe that they are not unrelated. Those infected with Radical 6 perceive the world to be moving at a fever pitch, as if it were a video cassette being fast-forwarded. For instance, although the patient believes that only 10 seconds have passed, in fact 24.5 seconds have passed. Given the increased speed and input, maintaining the ability to observe and reason would become a Herculean task. One theory holds that the disparity in time perception causes the brain to be flooded with massive amounts of information, unable to keep up, and begins to fail. Whatever the cause, the infected invariably attempts to take their own lives, which is arguably the most terrifying aspect of the virus. Research suggests that a targeted antiviral could kill or at least disable Radical 6, but we have been unable to develop one. It seems our best hope now is to harvest antibodies from someone with a natural immunity to the virus. Thus far, however, we have been unable to locate a suitable subject, so I have continued my efforts to discover an alternative means of treatment. Given my current rate of progress, I predict that I will have a workable treatment within a decade or two. It is my fervent hope that humanity will be able to survive that long. The bodies of those dead from suicide are piled up along the roads leading into and out of town. The entire area reeks with the stench of decay, and the sky is filled with the constant buzzing of flies. At times, their swarms are so thick that when one passes it, it feels as if a cloud has gone over the sun. Every day, I see more crows and rats are everywhere feeding on the dead. Ironically, the only healthy-looking creatures are the stray cats who have grown fat from a plentiful rodent diet. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters. I don't know how many were saved, but I fear only a handful. Their survival is the only hope that remains for the human race. Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one. That is a lot of information that you just translated. You sure you don't know Latin? Now we will know what the virus does to you, though. If you get infected, your brain slows down by the root of 1/6. What's about 40%?
That isn't the important part. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide.
Yeah, you're right. That would explain why Quark would try to kill himself.
There are two other things in here that worry me. First, the part about how they haven't managed to develop a treatment for it yet.
So, here's my question now. What if someone already had the urge to die? Would nothing happen? They say they have the urge to die. It doesn't mean they'll act on it, right?
What do you make of that?
What am I supposed to make of it? Maybe they just hadn't found one when the journal was written. I mean, from what we know, there's a drug called Excalibur that cures it.
Exactly. But in the journal it says it might take 20 years to make something like that.
Hold on a second. I'm getting confused. When was this thing even written?
December 29th. No year.
Well, there's no way it was written this year.
Yeah, probably not. Anyway, moving on. The second concern I have is about the underground shelters it mentions. The newspaper article said something about quarantining people too. After we read it, we all thought the same thing. What if this was one of those quarantine facilities? But this journal seems to suggest the opposite. The few humans who survived the outbreak have been locked away by the government in underground shelters.
You're trying to say that this place might be one of those underground shelters. Which would mean we're all supposed to be uninfected. We would have been thrown in here to keep us safe.
Yeah. I mean, there's no way to say for sure at this point, but it seems possible.
But Cork has been affected, right?
And maybe the virus got in somehow.
That would be bad.
If this is one of those shelters, a lot of things start to make sense. Maybe we've been here for a long time. Like, maybe they put us to sleep somehow. Made us sleep for years, maybe even decades. While we were sleeping, the pandemic that the newspaper article talked about happened. And whoever had this journal made this entry.
And then once the antiviral treatment was finished, they woke us up?
Right. It's all just speculation, but...
No, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like a pretty plausible scenario, but we were all captured before the pandemic started, right?
Yeah.
And how would they have put us to sleep for that long? How would they have known to do that? But most importantly, why the hell are we playing this nunnery game if the point of the place was to keep us safe? Throwing a bunch of people into a game that might kill them is a pretty weird way to protect them from a pandemic.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
We don't have enough information to make any real conclusions. I think we should see if we can find anything else.
I had already had barely finished speaking before she took off to the magenta door. Hey, weren't you coming to the infirmary with me?
Changed my mind. You can tell me about Quark later.
I remember when a viral pandemic in 2027 was just a funny fantasy visual novel. Yeah. Cute. She was gone. Man. A little long, tight side started off toward the infirmary. How's he doing?
He seems to be stable, as far as I can tell.
Still sleeping.
I see. Mind if I have a look?
Please, go ahead.
I made my way around the partition to the side of Quark's bed. The journal and the thing Vi and I had talked about would definitely need to be addressed, but for the moment, AB game is what I need to concentrate on. Lives are at stake. Mine and Quark's. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. If the journal was telling the truth, that as soon as the anesthetic wore off, Quark would go insane again. What if we weren't able to restrain him a second time? What if he managed to kill himself before we got to him? Or perhaps he just got out of the infirmary and go hide somewhere. On the other hand, it wasn't like we could keep we can keep that for him forever. There was only one way to save Quark, and that was with the Excalibur. Unfortunately, DIO had stolen it. If we wanted to get it back, Clover and I would have to vote ally. But if I did, there was an excellent chance that I would end up dead. The question was, then, what do I do? Sacrifice myself or save Quark? keep quiet about the danger he was in to save myself. It was so faint, I almost didn't hear it.
Grandpa.
He shifted a little, then fell silent again. It was enough, though. What on earth had I been thinking? How could I even consider letting a child die in my place? Sitting my cheeks felt hot with embarrassment and disgust. Then I considered letting Cork die even for a minute was pathetic. There was only one choice. Yes, there is only one choice. I'm still going to choose betray because I'm a petty bitch. So the game better not give me control, though. Sigma, truly sacrificing myself to save Cork will be virtue's last reward. Credit roll. Yeah, indeed. Let me look at the flowchart real quick. So this is where metagaming would come in, right? Obviously, if I was in the situation, I would choose to sacrifice myself, right? Because it's not like we have much to live for, and it's a killing game. Q Monokuma. However, I don't like Dio that much that I'm willing to, just on the first chance, to defy what he says. I mean, plus we have to do this outcome anyway, so. My hands tightened into fists as I looked down on it. Any uncertainty I'd felt before was gone. I knew what I had to do.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
You know, I really don't like Cork as a character. He's just a lit child and that's it. That's fine. He doesn't really need to be anything more than just a child.
Looks like it's almost time.
Would you prefer he's like Dio and just an asshole the whole entire time? Then he would be a child and an asshole. I'm okay with him just being a kid.
You two should head back.
What about you?
Not going. I'm worried about Quark.
But you're a solo. If you don't vote...
I'll automatically ally. I know. I heard the voice on the intercom just like you.
What are you going to do if Kay and Alice vote betray?
Nothing, I suppose. Just means I lost that round. I'd just be voting ally anyway. You know who my opponents are, right? Alice only has one BP left. If I pick betray and they chose ally, I'd kill her. I'm not so desperate to escape that I'm gonna kill someone for it.
I mean more like, what about Cork makes him vital to this story just beyond him being a child? He could be any child. I will come to my own opinion on that when I get more information.
And even if I was, I can't leave Cork behind. You see? Doesn't matter if I go into the AB room or not.
Fair enough.
My vote's the same either way.
Fair enough, yeah. Temyoji's mind was made up. Trying to persuade him to leave would have been pointless. Alright. Take care of Cork then.
Of course. You worry about yourself.
Let's go.
Okay.
Lynn and I headed out of the infirmary, leaving Temyoji and Cork behind. When we got to the warehouse, we found everybody else was waiting for us. Well, not quite everyone. One other person was missing. Where's Dio?
Take a look at the doors.
They're all closed. When we came in here before, the one on the far right was open.
And that would mean...
You went in, I guess.
Exactly.
Bastard. You've probably been worried that I might try to take the axilla from him by force, so he'd hidden himself in the AB room. See, the thing is, though, is that we can still jump his ass when the door's open. What a coward. I'd made my mind to choose ally no matter what, but part of me still considered trying to jump Dio if he dropped his guard. See? At least Sigma's not a total bitch. Now he made sure I wouldn't get the chance to try.
Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh,
I see. Well, I guess that means I don't have to worry about him picking betray.
Right. What will you guys be choosing then?
Ally, of course.
Because my BP is 6, I assume.
Yes. As long as Tenmyoji votes ally, I can't choose betray. If I do, K's BP will go up to 9.
But what if he forces you?
Ha ha ha. You needn't worry. I would never do something so crass.
The fucking dry ass laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Really?
Of course.
Then you don't need to go in there.
Excuse me?
Alice can vote by herself. Then we don't have anything to worry about, right?
Well, I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't agree to that.
Why not?
I just can't. Shall we go, Alice?
Hey, hold on a minute there.
He continued briskly toward the AB room as if he simply hadn't heard fight. I scrambled to follow him, perhaps concerned that he would lock her out. Only seconds later, they disappeared into the third room from the left.
I hope Alice is going to be okay.
Well, there's nothing we can do now. If Kay told the truth, she'll be fine.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's almost up. Come on, Luna.
Right.
They head off at a trot toward the second room from the right, and were soon out of sight inside it. All right, Clover, time for us to go.
Oh, okay. Right behind you.
I sighed to myself and headed towards the leftmost AB room. The game better not give me a choice here. I know it's going to, but like, I'm just saying.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna betray him. I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm gonna choose ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know. Just because Dio told us to lie doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna pick betray.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose ally if he doesn't have to? No. No way! He's got 6 BP right now. If he picks betray, then he'll have 9 points!
Well, what about you?
Huh?
You got 6 BP too. If Dio chose allied and we chose betray, then you'd have 9 BP.
What? No, that's not... I didn't even realize that until you brought it up. I'm just trying to tell you that Dio is going to pick betray. That's who he is.
And I'm just trying to tell you that I've made up my mind. That's who I am. That's the only choice is ally. It's the only chance we have to get that medicine back.
That's why Dio called you an IG. What makes you think he's going to give us the Excelavir, even if you do what he says?
Maybe he won't, but I can guarantee that he'll destroy it if I pick betray. That's who he is.
Fine. If you aren't gonna listen to me, then I guess I don't have a choice. I'll be pushing that button.
Huh? Before I realized what was going on, Clover ducked past me and ran toward the voting machine. No! No, stop! I snatched her by the arm and hauled backwards with all my strength.
Ow!
Sorry, I guess that was a little too hard, huh?
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't just throw a girl around like that.
Well, you're the one who tried to trick me.
But you're gonna die! Dio's going to kill you! You can't do this! I don't want you to die.
Why not? You just met me. What difference does it make to you if I die?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that, Clover. I gave her my best reassuring nod and turned to face the polling machine.
3, 2, 1.
Don't give it to me!
Round 2 of the
Clover respects the life of
game
anyone who likes
has
bad
been
jokes, fair enough.
completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
All right, let's see how we get a bad end.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Clover now walks slowly out of the AB room. Dia glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before he could make eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have...
I need to look at my controller and see why it keeps doing that. I think I would choose to betray if I was in your position.
We'll find another way, alright? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
Right. Okay, and Alice did choose betray. Fucking K, man. Yeah. That's surprising, I'll be honest with you. But on the bright side, Alice has more points. Luna and Vi both chose ally, which makes sense. And now they have 3 points. K has 9, so I guess he just leaves now. My question now is that does K, now that K has 9 points, does he leave? Where are we at? We are. I guess he just leaves then. Did you notice that someone's missing from the character pop-up?
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Was Alice not there?
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Sorry, I decided to choose betray.
Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark?
Not really. What kind of cold-hearted bastard are you?
Jeez.
Please, just give it back.
Hey, Sigma, what are you talking about?
We found Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it. What? You mean he has it? Right now?
Nah, I don't have it.
What?
Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. No, don't. I leapt toward him as I spoke, but it was already too late. He snatched the vial out of his pocket, brought it up, and threw it on the ground. And I threw it on the ground!
No!
Dumbass.
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise.
But now we're just gonna kill Dio, right? We have to! Like, the threat of me having 9 points, they cut off my fucking hand, right? We have to kill this bastard.
If you'd chosen ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
As you can see on the screen, you chose betray, and you were in there way farther before I was. So clearly,
going to rip his nuts off. You can't.
I can if I use a twisting motion. I'd had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Bastard. I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward. Only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. It was Vi.
Hold it.
Why are you stopping me?
Because this isn't the time for that.
What do you mean this isn't the time
Look
for
at the
it?
number 9 door.
K. K was indeed standing in front of the door. What? What is he?
No!
His BP is not.
What?
Suddenly, we were all running towards K and the number 9 door. K! What the fuck are you doing?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if DIO was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what DIO would do. This is the most logical choice.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed, but you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Oh no! What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey! God damn it! Wait!
DIO charged at K, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible.
Right. Fucking Sigmund gets 9 BP and everyone becomes the fucking SEAL Team 6.
Please enjoy your stay.
Fucking and anyone else gets 9 PP. Oh no, I guess I'll try to stop you. No. Alright.
What are you gonna do?
Clove and I stepped out of the AB room. For several long moments, we just stared at one another. Words weren't necessary. Everything she would have tried to tell me, I could already see in her eyes. Let's go. I turned and headed towards the results screen.
Sigma.
I heard her behind me, her voice barely louder than a whisper. The choice was already made. I stood up straight and kept walking. Alice still isn't here.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So Dio really would have killed me, huh? Well, in that case, it didn't really matter.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. Ooh! There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic super roll. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble. They gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on!
Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that Dio had in front of the door, the number 9 door. Damn it! You'll keep your promise, goddammit! I groaned with the Herculean effort, lifted my head, and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last. The smudge of color faded into an unrecognizable person. I threw my hand out in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back? Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelsior in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So...
I kept my promise. Now you... I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us the back of the Excelsior. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I've been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled out the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said unmistakably, Excelsior. It was a real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out towards her.
Right, of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Cork will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma! Are you okay?
No, I'm dying, bitch!
Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First, is this so for real? Which put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubo-curarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
I feel a lot better if someone killed Dio right now. 9 minutes. Once the Silpero was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 minutes had already gone past, which left me 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What can I do in 5 minutes? How can I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seem to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma. You can do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. It fucking turns into Jimmy Neutron. There's a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. I see. And I assume that we can continue this immediately. You cannot. I see. You've seen a bad ending tangentially related to an answer, though. Okay. But just so you can get out around the plot blocks. Green door? I want to take Quark and go through the green door. So option C, I guess.
No, I don't think so. Were you even listening?
I'm not gonna pair up with Tenmyoji. That means option C is out of the question.
I agree. Option C is a no-go. You'll have to kill me before I'll go anywhere with Dio.
And that was that, then. I might have been able to argue one person, but two? Besides, there was no way I'd be able to overpower K, grab Quark, and voice Clover through the green door. Fine. If you guys are that determined, I'll pick another door. I had two choices. Blue door, red door. So I have to choose the blue door then, because I've already done the green door. The red door, excuse me. I'll take Tenmyoji. We'll go through the blue door.
Me? But I picked Betray last time.
Exactly. So I'll just make you pick Ally this time. Well, I guess I shouldn't say you won't have a choice.
Is that so? Mind telling me how you'll do that?
I'd love to, but we really don't have the time. Ask me again later, alright?
Fine. You're on.
So we're doing option A. That means Luna, Dio, and I will go through the green door.
No matter what, this is an L.
Which leaves the red door for Quark, K, and me.
So I assumed that I couldn't choose the green door because I have to do something else in a different timeline in order to get that option?
Any objections?
You can only choose the green door if you betray. I see. We'll do it later.
Good. Let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, all right?
You needn't worry.
I'll watch out for him.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry up, guys. The door's closing. VLR has a lot of plot locks. I can see that.
Right.
I'm going.
Well, speaking of, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to be on Kilpsy's channel, playing Ace Attorney. I've already played the first Ace Attorney, but she has not. So we're gonna do it on her. We're gonna do the first one on her channel, and that's gonna be every Tuesday. And then when we get done, we're going to be doing Ace Attorney 2 on my channel, since I haven't done that yet. So let me go ahead and shout out Kilpsy real quick. If you're not following her, please do so. She's funny. With only seconds to spare, we dash through the blue door.
2.
That'll be happening
1.
at 3
0.
p.m. EST. I think she said 8 p.m. GMT for Byte.
Chromatic doors closing.
I might do a small stream beforehand. Maybe I'll play some. Maybe I'll play a fighting game or something. I haven't played one in what, 2 weeks now. So maybe I'll do that. Which one should we take?
That seems like kind of a silly question. I mean, they're all.
Yeah, we know.
Why don't?
Right.
But why is that?
They're probably.
Heck. So this is the exit, huh? Nothing. Luck tight. Won't even budge. What the hell is this place?
The door said PEC. Guessing it's not for working out, though.
It looks like it's probably an acronym for abbreviation or something, but for what? Prepared emergency chocolate, a private
Oh, wait a sec. There's a manual here. I think it explains what this room is for.
What does it say?
Hold on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure than the surrounding environment. Airborne viral contagions.
What?
Quiet. Keep reading, Clover.
Right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated this step, which is intended to prevent contamination of the installation. All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this pressure exchange chamber. Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment. Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing Level A hazmat suits to prevent infection. The PEC will not function unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
Whoa. What the fuck is going on here? Are they trying to say that the air out there is full of some kind of horrible virus?
I don't think it's just any virus.
It has to be Radical 6.
Oh man. Then the newspaper article was true. Several long moments of silence crawled past. The three of us stared at one another, our minds working on making sense of this new information. Eventually, Clover shuffled to one of the lockers and opened it.
Is this one of those hazmat suits the manual was talking about?
Do you not know what a fucking hazmat suit is?
Yeah, I figure they are.
We won't be able to get into the pressure exchange thing unless we get one of those on.
And getting that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
So, where's the actual decompression room?
Have a look. See that lift over there?
Yeah. The room's divided into 2 floors, upper and lower.
We're on the lower floor right now. Earlier, we were on the upper one.
And this is the actual pressure exchange chamber. No good. This one's locked too.
One open, huh? Okay, it's probably pointless, but humor me on this. Let's go put on the suits, come back and try the door again. Maybe we can get out.
Well, it does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
It's hard to believe Zero Senior would make that big of a mistake.
What the shit is that? Well, let's have a good look around then. Maybe we'll find something about the virus.
Yeah, good idea.
What are we standing around for then? Get to it.
Okay, that's the elevator. I assume we can go back out, but for what reason at the moment? We'll just look around. Okay, let's see if we can do anything in there. Maybe we gotta actually put the hazmat suits on. Is that a barometer? The needle's in the needle in the middle says it's about 1.5 atmospheres. That must be normal pressure for this building. Remember, it said something about the manual and in the manual about the pressure in here being higher than the pressure outside. No. Cardboard box. It's all junk. Nothing useful in here. Also junk. Locked, rather. Use X-ray vision. I don't have X-ray vision. There's a key down there. Don't think I didn't keep it. Oh. At least it's not 11037. Yes. Yes, my favorite number. For anyone who doesn't get the joke, it's Leon from fucking Danganronpa 1. Kind of like a scanner, huh? Or reminder, maybe you could tell if everything's wrong with your body or something? I don't know, it just seemed like that's what it was for. Wonder what these are about. USB cable? One good, one open. It's the manual. The drawing. Okay. This is safe. There you go. Channel still won't move, huh? You select the yellow guide ring when the other rings will appear. Another what? Ah. Green or pink to orange. Okay. Yellow to green. And was it white to black? White to black. All right. Oh. It's a tablet. Is that on the screen? Power's not on. Maybe you could plug that USB thing in there. Okay. That's for the bench upstairs. Doesn't move. The door's bolted shut. The door and the one we came through that let us in here, the woman was in the room. Where are you going? I'm going upstairs to take out this stupid thing. It's not like I need it, right? It's hot and uncomfortable. I'm out of here. Well, there she goes. What the fuck? I got a bad feeling about that. Preparation complete. Now beginning decompression. 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Why did that happen? Hell if I know. Why are you asking me? We need to get out of here now. Come on. Shit, it won't budge. Just like the panel, remember? Like you did using there, alright? Pressure differential is too great to open door. Guess we're gonna have to equalize the pressure before we can get it open. Hi. It's so big. Must be the difference in pressure. Everything about taking an open bag of chips to the top of a mountain or something and it gets puffed up like it's gonna pop. Same sort of thing. I've never done that, so no. Okay. Insufficient power for repressurization. Please route additional power. Oh, that's it, I guess. Not sure what to do here. Popped. Don't worry, I think it was the point. Okay. There's obviously the pattern on here that means something, but... Okay. Let's get these panels off. Alright. So... Is that it? It was. Alright, so we need to get... There's no other cables or anything, so I guess just gotta put them in the right spots. I'm not sure I understand what the puzzle is. Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't feel great at the moment, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end early. So let's see. Let me see who we can read out to. You know, I mentioned the Kipsy. I'm playing with the Kipsy tomorrow. Let's go ahead and read her. But I should be on her channel tomorrow at around 3 p.m. EST, playing Ace Attorney. I didn't want to shout out, damn. I wanted to raid. You should follow her anyway, but if you haven't. But let's go ahead and raid out to her real quick. Yeah, I don't really feel great, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop early. If I do stream tomorrow, it probably won't be this, so I'll return with this Wednesday. I don't know, maybe we'll play a fighting game or something if I feel up to it. I'll talk to you guys later.